What's going on, YouTube? I'm back here with video 3 of my 1988 Topps autograph set project that I've been working on. And we left off on video 2 with me showing what cards I already had autographed of from numbers 1 through 132. And so in this video, to try to keep the videos a little bit shorter and to make this not like, I don't want to make one entirely too long video. So today we'll be doing cards that are between 133 and 264, which is the second checklist of the set. Okay, first off, sorry about that glare. I'm going to try to fix it to where these show. Nice blue Sharpie, Greg Matthews, former Cardinal. Dennis Rasmussen, he's in black Sharpie there. Looks like I'm going to run into some trouble with glare here. Both of those guys signed for free by mail. Brian Dayette, Cubs, signed for free by mail. Mitch Webster, Montreal Expos. Now this I actually picked up. It's off center pretty much, but I mean it's autographed in blue Sharpie. They're kind of small autograph. But this I actually picked up in a group, not a group buy, a lot buy on eBay some years back. Jerry Brown was a TTM through the mail, signs for free. Jerry Brown. If you're new to TTM or you're watching this video and you would like to get into through the mail autographs, I suggest, but at least for beginning, there's a couple of sites or several sites, but a lot of people love sportscollectors.net, but they do charge for a membership fee. I suggest looking up SCF Sports Card Forum. Through the mail autographs they've got baseball, football, basketball players, hockey players, um, just about any sport you can think of, as well as celebrity. They might not have. They've got a ton of addresses. Most of these you can find on most all of these that I have here. You will be able to find on there. Don Gordon, former Cleveland Indian relief pitcher, black Sharpie. Bill Madlock. Now this right here, actually was in another lot purchase. It was separate from that Mitch Webster, but over the years I purchased a lot of lots, like where somebody will sell a whole group of autographed baseball cards on eBay, and this was from a lot deal. Bill Madlock. Bill Bugner sadly passed away. It's dark blue Sharpie. It's hard to see on that uniform, but it looks black. Carlos Martinez, Padres. Jody Reed, Red Sox, blue Sharpie there. John Havian, that one I've had for a very long time. It's been a long time since I got that through the mail. Years, actually. Gary Matthews, featured with the Mariners there. White Sox, Tim Hewlett, Romans, chapter 6, verse 2, he wrote on there. Brad Orangeburg, a guy that I love to write to. He's a great TTMer. I bet you he's signed 30 cards for me over the years. It seems I can send him a couple of cards, and he'll always throw in 3 or 4 more. It's like, well, I usually write guys a very nice letter telling them what I remember about their careers when I was young. Burn Smith, another great TTM signer. Mark McLemore, California Angels. Dale Mahorsic. This was an eBay purchase because I could not find an address for him. Dave Johnson, signs for free by mail, 1 card. Rick Rodriguez, Oakland A's. Rance Mullenix, not the best signature. I kind of hate that, but that's how he signs. If you ever see any of his autographs, they're all pretty much going to look like that. He just starts out with the first letter of his name and then just does a big long scribble. Okay, Barry Jones, nice blue Sharpie autograph, Pittsburgh Pirates. Ross Jones, blue Sharpie, Kansas City Royals. Here's a Hall of Famer, Goose Gossage, Hall of Fame 2008, it's inscribed. In my childhood, this guy was the best in baseball as a closer for the second half of the 70s and first half of the 80s for about a 10-year stretch there. Cubs leaders, signed by Manny Trio. Lloyd McClendon, probably better known for his days as manager of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Eric Plunk. Now, I will tell you, Eric Plunk, and if you didn't watch, haven't seen the other videos, I'm sorry. Um, what I do here is I will take and I'll fill out a little piece of an index card of when I got the mail. This through the mail was earlier this year, and the player's address. So if there's ever down the road, especially after I'm dead and gone, because I will not sell this set. If anybody ever gives any of my family any questions about where I got these when they're trying to sell them at like an auction house or whatever, they'll be able to verify. But anyway, Plunk signs through the mail, but he charges $5 per card, and I had to pay $5 to get that one signed for the set. Phil Garner, Kevin Bass, signs through the mail, also charges $5 per card. Okay, if I don't say anything about a fee, it means they sign for free. Or if I bought this, if I didn't write, if any of these are acquired through some means other than through the mail autographs, I will mention it. Jeff Reed through the mail, that's Black Sharpie. And I'm planning on writing to him again in the near future, hoping, just sending another copy of this card, hoping that he'll by chance sign one in blue Sharpie. Because if I can get them in blue Sharpie, I prefer it. Frank Tanana, a guy that I love writing to, John 336. Tanana is a wonderful signer through the mail. He was also a great pitcher for many years. Dwayne Henry, Texas Rangers. Charlie Pulio, Atlanta Braves, got a beautiful signature there in blue Sharpie. Terry Kennedy, former All-Star catcher, pitcher there with the Orioles. He was still very good when they first got him. Better known for his days with the Padres, though. Kim Phelps, Seattle Mariners. Tom Lawless, Cardinals. Rafael Palmeiro, and even though he charges like $20 a signature now, I wrote to him 3 or 4 years back when he still would sign one card for free through the mail. I don't know if he would now or not because I haven't wrote to him since I got this for the set. When I started working on this set, I sent to him, but very thrilled to get this. I do. The last I heard, he was charging or asking $20 per signed card, which is kind of steep for a guy like that. That's not really to me a Hall of Famer. Steve Kiefer, Milwaukee Brewers. John Russell, Philadelphia Phillies. Wes Garner, Red Sox. Brian Fisher. That one right there took a long time in the mail. I had done give up on it, but it did show up after about a year. Tom Kelly, former Twins manager, with a nice signed signature there. Dave Engel, not the best signature. I mean, it's almost, the pen was all, it looks like it was almost out of ink at the end, but it does show up. It's a signed autograph, so I'll take it. For now, Franklin Stubbs. Dave Meads. And now I got a couple of these Rangers leaders. This one right here signed by Pete O'Brien, who was actually pictured over here. You can't hardly see him, but he was there. And Bobby Valentine signed here across his back, right there. But I got a couple of those. All right, and then moving on, Glenn Hoffman, Los Angeles Dodgers there. He's better known for his days with the Red Sox. Nelson Liriano, and I got this right here from a group purchase some years back off of Facebook. Let's see, John Mitchell, former Mets and Orioles pitcher. Richard Dotson, White Sox. Frank DePino, Cubs. Greg Brock, Milwaukee Brewers. Albert Hall, Atlanta Braves. Dave Schmidt, Baltimore Orioles. Von Hayes, now this is a guy that signs through the mail, but he charges $5 per card. And that's what I did. He charged me. Jerry Russ. Now, Jerry Russ has a very nice signature. Signs through the mail, but it's $15 per card. That's a steep price for a guy that he was a very good pitcher, but he was never close to a Hall of Famer. I actually purchased this one off eBay, but he does sign through the mail. But I purchased this off eBay for like, I think it was about $5, probably 4 or 5 years ago. In 2020, it says on the back. Okay, Harry Spielman, Dan Schatzeder, this guy, I believe he would sign a cereal box if you sent it to him. He'd sign anything, I think. He's a great signer. Mike Stanley, Texas Rangers. Tom Hinkie, he was a big time closer at one time. Toronto Blue Jays. Steve Farr, another former very good closer, not as didn't have the stuff of Tom Hinkie, but was still very good for a lot of years. Tom Trebelhorn, former Brewers manager. Davey Lopes, better known for his long time years with the Dodgers. He's one of the fastest base stealers in baseball in the 70s. Wallace Johnson. Pat Tabler, I'd love to have that signed a little bit somewhere besides right across his face, but, hey, at least he signed it. Tabler's hit or miss in the mail. Pirates leaders, Bobby Bonilla. I wish it was Bonds, but oh well. Bob James, Chicago White Sox. And that Bonilla, that was acquired. I'm assuming that it's legit because he did sign just Bo for years, but that right there was acquired in a group purchase off of a Facebook autograph group I'm in, buy, sell, and trade. Um, I trust the guy that I got it from because Ken Daly, Cardinals. And if it's wrong, it's wrong, but it could be replaced with one authenticated down the road. Gary Ward, Yankees. I wish this card was a little bit better centered, but take what I get by mail. 10 power, Reds. Tom Niedenfuer, Orioles. Mark Ryle, Angels. Jeff Robinson, Pirates. Rich Gedman, Red Sox. Mike Campbell. This was another group buy that I'm in off Facebook. Mike Campbell. He's tough to get to sign through the mail anymore. Thad Bosley, Royals. Storm Davis, Oakland A's. Mike Marshall, former Dodgers power hitter. Tom Foley, Montreal Expos. Bob Brower, Texas Rangers. Lee Elia, I think. I might be butchering that. Philadelphia Phillies. Oh, and he charges $5 to sign by mail now per card. This card actually right here, he signed several years, probably 5 or 6 years ago when he was still signing for free. Ken Schramm, Cleveland Indians. Ron Kittle, New York Yankees. And Drew Hall, Chicago Cubs. And he is very hit or miss, more miss than hit. You got to catch him on a good day to get him to sign. And that is all of the cards that I have signed so far through 1 through 34 checklist. Again, this will be video number 3. And I was going to share some info with you. Sorry about that. Not that. I'm sorry about this. I was going to share this with you. I did a quick count. And this is barring any updates because I actually have had some stuff come in this week that I've not added to the set that I had bought for the set. But 451 cards out of the base 88 top set I have autographed at this point out of 792 total cards. I have 63 cards of the Topps traded set of 88 out of 132 cards. For a total of, and the checklist, I do not have any of the checklists signed, but there's 7 total checklists between both sets. There's also box bottoms, which I think are like 16 cards, I believe. I do not have any of those signed at this time. But at any rate, there is a few extras, like I showed you in that stack. I had like 2 different Rangers leaders cards autographed by 2 different people. But overall, got a large chunk of the set autographed so far. And like I said, I have a lot coming in that's already came in the last few days, and I've got a bunch that's supposed to arrive today, but the mail hasn't come yet. I will be doing more videos following up. The next video that I'm going to do is going to be me sharing cards through that as far as the entire set. But I am going to do an update video on what's came in this week as soon as the mail comes today. And that you can catch as well, and it will be added to the set videos here. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll be back again probably tomorrow with video number 4 of cards number 265 through 396 that I have autographed for the 88 set thus far.